This is another session of Front and Center, which is a part of the Commercial Break publication, which is the official publication of the AACFB. And we have Laura Estrada here with us today. She's a member of the board in the AACFB, and I look forward to getting to know more about you. So thank you for joining us today.
Thank you so much, Leslie, for inviting me. I'm honored.
Absolutely, absolutely. So tell the viewers about your position in AACFB and what you're excited about doing in that capacity.
So my current position in the AACFB is the current president. Some people say congratulations, other people say I'm sorry. But I am, it's been a great experience to be on the board. The AACFB is amazing. And our current goal, we've had many challenges in the last couple of years. My goal for the AACFB moving forward is to make sure that we grow our membership, add added benefits for our members, make sure we're on top of technology, marketing, and just keep the organization growing, as we've had a couple of challenges in the last couple of years. But I think we're all back together and all on board, and I'm really excited for what we have to come.
Agreed. There's 2 points, right? And one is being the president of the AACFB is probably no small task. So anyone willing to take up that torch, so much gratitude and appreciation for all of the work, because it's a volunteer position, right? So
correct. But I couldn't do it without the rest of the board, including you. And of course, Monica always does a great job. And we, of course, have Ken Green. So, we're in such a great place with the organization. And I think we're moving forward. And like you said, we're holding the torch and we're going to keep on going.
Right, kind of trailblazing a little bit. And I think the expo coming up has some of the most attendees and exhibitioners, lenders, and everybody coming out that we've had in a very long time. So what a big success, right?
Exactly. Monica sent out the numbers this week. We're so excited. We have, obviously the expo is usually a little bit smaller, but this year it's like amazing. And annual conference is typically bigger, but we're excited about the numbers, the exhibitors, and the resort is beautiful. So I think everybody's going to have a great time, and I look forward to seeing everybody in person.
Right. The in-person part is the big deal, is the big game changer. There's a lot of networking to be done and money to be made and learning to happen. So if someone isn't signed up for that, then they need to do it now, right?
Yeah, exactly. They have a few more days. Monica might let some other people sign up. I don't know if she will or not, but we'll see.
Yeah,
no, I'm sure she will. But it's like you and I, Leslie, we've known each other for years, and, getting to see each other in person it's just so much fun. The bonding, it helps you realize why you're doing this and helping people. And frankly, I was thinking about this morning. You are actually one of my first funding partners way back in the day. I'm sure you remember that challenging deal that we did, but yeah, I was thinking about it this morning. So, you grow friendships, and it's really exciting. And I think the future of the organization, again, we just need to make sure we're up with marketing and technology and keep our brokers going.
Yeah, agreed. I love having memories like that, though. Challenging or not, I'm blessed to be able to say, hey, we have that experience together.
Right.
Well, so tell us about preferred capital funding, your capacity there and what you guys do, because obviously you're a professional, and I even want an update. What are you up to right now with preferred capital?
So preferred capital funding, it was started by my parents, and then I joined them, and this would be when we met, probably 9 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And then now currently my son is helping with us as well. So we're a third generation broker. We do a little bit of everything. So equipment finance is very, very important to us, but we also do SBA, commercial real estate loans, a little bit of, everything. And right now, August has been just amazing. July is always slow, as you know.
Yeah.
And, but just seeing the different types of deals that are coming in and what people are doing, and it's exciting. I was talking to a couple of clients yesterday and that I had put in business a long time ago. And, they really appreciate what we do. And our funding sources are so important because they keep us abreast of what's going on in the industry. Everybody's a little bit scared of rising rates, but it's really, at this point, it's really not that bad. We've definitely seen worse, and we'll touch on that at the expo. We have a boot camp for that. But yeah, so we're 3 generations deep, and we've specialized in transportation for a long time, but right now we're very diverse, getting into some other industries, which is exciting. Medical, just unique types of equipment. So I know out there in Texas, you guys kind of do some different things.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's a lot of construction that goes on in Texas, and then things that have to do with the energy industry and things like that, obviously because of the North Texas area. But one of the things that has always made you so wonderful to work with, and I realize now with the history of preferred capital funding, is that you do offer a turnkey solution. And I bet if those clients that you spoke to that you've been helping all these years came to you and said, look, we're expanding into this other niche, can you help us find financing for that? Whether it was a specialty or not, you would go out there and find it. You'd help them find that solution, and you'd make it happen because you are able to go in and create solutions for those types of needs, and then adjust to it. It seems like over time, which is one of the hallmarks of a successful broker company.
Absolutely. You might finance a truck or a piece of construction. We do construction as well. Equipment, and then all of a sudden they want to buy a building, or they want to refinance their whole fleet. And so it's nice to have those options. And we have some partners in the organization that can help with our brokers to kind of figure out where to go with that. It sounds like you do that as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yes, just in the different industries that are surrounding my immediate community, and I think that's also what makes it so great to know people in the AACFB, because different regions of the country have different needs. And so there's room for lots of brokers to come in and to help to meet the needs of the people in that particular territory or a particular industry, which may span multiple territories, but there's so much business to be had out there, and so many people, like you said, that are appreciative of the help, that you can't help but feel positive about the outlook, even if the news says otherwise.
Yes. Yeah, I agree. I mean, I have to, we all have to be careful watching the news these days, and just keep our heads up, and, be positive, and realize that, we've been through different things, years ago. We'll still survive. Everything will be good. And our funding partners are, really so helpful. When you have a deal, just call them. And it's a great, AACFB is a great connection, not only for brokers. I mean, you and I are friends now as brokers. We were friends as funding partners. Everybody kind of changes. So I think it's just a great benefit to be a part of the organization, especially for some of our new brokers.
Mhm.
And we're going to touch on some of that at the expo. So that can help them. But I think we're headed in the right direction, even though we're all a little scared.
Absolutely. I couldn't agree with you more. And I would even emphasize, you said this, and so I'm saying emphasize and not add on because you covered this, but the education that is provided at the AACFB Expo, and anytime the AACFB brings everyone together, is going to be that supporting factor to not just the new brokers, but even me who's been in the industry, you and I, for years and years and years.
Yes.
I feel a little bit distraught or maybe a little less confident about the way things are going, or if I need a refresher on something, or maybe a kick in the butt to work a little bit harder,
Yeah.
AACFB is where to do it,
Right.
You cannot go to the expo or one of the conferences and not walk away and go, I could be doing a little better here. And I'm excited to do it because I see people doing it over there, and they're kicking butt. So
Absolutely.
you can't go and be with people like that and walk away not changed.
And we have such a diverse group of sizes of, brokers. I mean, we have some large ones, we have some medium size, and then we have like just some, as you and I probably would call it, one-man shop.
Mm-hmm.
But I think the benefits that the membership committee is working on, and some of the things that they can tap into, I mean, it's so beneficial, whether it be anything. And again, I think the large brokerage, we know a lot of them. I mean, they find benefits in it, and medium size, small, we all find benefits. It's part of being part of the organization, and we're all working really hard just to connect and move forward.
Yeah. It's almost like when you're walking through the expos or the conferences, you're rubbing elbows a little bit. They say rubbing elbows. I always feel like a little bit of that ambition and that success are kind of rubbing off on me a little bit. I'm like, yeah, just give me a little more. I'm just there.
Yeah. I agree. I mean,
feeling like I'm getting the benefit of having that rub off on me. So I love that. But
you come home rejuvenated and ready to go.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, and so one of my favorite parts about doing these podcasts for Commercial Break, and the reason we named it Front and Center, was because we wanted to bring people forth in the AACFB and highlight them, not just as business professionals, but as individuals who have a personal life, because we all do. And so I'm going to end this the way I end all of them. And it's my favorite part, which is, tell us something about you that's personal. What do you like to do? Is there a favorite animal? I know earlier you had to put the puppy up so you could come on. Yeah, tell us something about you as yourself that has nothing to do with business, so we can know you a little bit better.
So there's a lot of people in the organization that know this about me. So I went to University of Georgia, and I'm a huge Bulldog fan. So go Dogs. We did win the national championship last year, in case y'all forgot. So my family is really, really close. So we like to get together on the weekends and either go to the games or watch them together. So outside of work, fall is pretty busy for me. And then I would say probably way too many girls' trips during the year, but we have a good time.
That sounds amazing. At the last conference I was at, I was talking with a group. You might have been in that group about the next trip that someone's up. I'm putting my name in the hat. I think I've been working too hard. I haven't had a girls' trip in so long.
Well, listen, let's go. We'll do it.
You can't tell me that, because I'll be like, take me.
No, we can definitely do that for sure. We'll plan it when we're in Vegas.
That'd be awesome. We got to do that. I think that it adds, it's so rich to have a good travel life, I think, because you can experience, you're not just having fun, right? You're experiencing different foods and you're experiencing
Right.
different energy, and and you're getting to know people outside of the realm of like maybe just their home or their natural territory. You know, you go to work, you go home or whatever, and I think people tend to let loose and become more themselves when they can let all the responsibility go. So
Well, I mean, I didn't mean to offend any of the guys, but you know, we are getting pretty strong in this organization with women. So I've had some conversations with some of my male friend brokers, or they're like, "Are the women taking over?" So maybe.
Yeah. It wouldn't be such a bad thing, right?
But if they want to, hey, if they want to step up and volunteer, we'll welcome them, right?
That's right. And
Yep.
we will welcome anyone willing to put in the effort that's needed to continue making this organization great, won't we?
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah, so good. Well, awesome. Well, go Bulldogs.
Ah, I'm so surprised you said that. I figured you were either a Longhorn or
And Aggie.
you're an Aggie.
No, I mean, I'm not, you know, I grew up as a Cowboys fan, but they're not college, you know, so
Gotcha.
I'm not seriously attached to either one, but
Okay,
because
so I'll take your Go Bulldogs. Go
yeah,
Bulldogs.
this is all about you. I'm go Bulldogs right now.
Okay, perfect.
Well, good. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate it, Laura. And I know everyone that watches is going to have a good time and is going to appreciate getting to know you. And also, I'm going to do an open invite when they see you at the expo. They should come up, introduce themselves to the current president of the AACFB, because she's awesome.
Oh, thank you, Leslie. You're precious. And I'm happy to talk to anyone. So just tell them to find me.
I will. And they know what you look like now too, in case they didn't before. So
right, exactly.
Good deal. Thank you, Laura.
Uh-huh.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.
So I think she'll come back.